That's good. Good to get off. Start with a win in the group stage first and foremost. A couple of goals and 4 goals for the team as well. So a good day out for us. Fitness beneficial in that heat, and then a good result most importantly.
With a few new players, was it good to see how they responded to the difficult patch you had at 1-1? Kind of team lost its way a wee bit, but to come through that is a good sign, I suppose.
It is, and listen, it's really early stages. It's the first game. I know it's competitive, but it's still kind of pre-season feel for boys, and they're still trying to find that match sharpness and fitness. So these games can obviously be over-analysed, I think, because they are competitive and they're good to have that competitive edge, but you can't be too critical of people at this stage of the season as well. They're still trying to find that fitness and sharpness, as I said. So I believe we'll get there. As you said, it was a good response to kind of bounce back. It's in Dunfermline, obviously. What a big crowd today. We had them travelling support and credit to them. It kind of gave the game a bit of a feel of a cup tie as well, so that helped the tie, I think, and helped the game. And of course there was a couple of moments where they kind of felt a wee bit on top and the crowd was right behind them, but I think probably due to that they committed a few bodies forward, and that's where we managed to kind of punish them and obviously get the breaks with the penalties, and that kind of swung the game in our favour. So scoreline maybe a wee bit harsh in terms of how it reads, but a win most importantly for us, and we can be happy with that.
How important for yourself to go off and running for the first game right away, because last season it kind of dragged on a bit, didn't it, to get your first goal, so must be delighted to first game hit the ground running.
That's good, obviously. This competition gives you that opportunity as well to try and get games and goals under your belt as well, so I knew that coming into the day, and obviously I had a chance right at the start, kind of hit the goalie away, and wasn't too much happening apart from that. With a couple of moments where just the last bit let us down, but obviously when the penalties came about, I was keen to hit them and thankfully put them away.
What made you go back the same way you did the first penalty?
Instinct. Just felt right at the time, and if I'm being honest, I took 2 steps towards the ball and I was kind of thinking, right, where am I going here? But I think when you're on a second penalty, it's a wee bit of mind game between you and the keeper, and I've obviously played with Mehmet at Dundee United as well, so he kind of knows me, and he's obviously gambled on me opening up twice, and I just managed to wrap my foot round it at the last minute, so just good to see him hitting it.
So you saying with the first penalty you would choose a way and stick with it, but the second one it becomes a bit more, maybe I have to do something different here? Or
I think it can be. I even considered, should I change and let somebody else hit, because it was the first game and stuff, but the opportunity was too good to get a second, so just delighted to see them hit the net, as I said.
Sorry, I'm guessing there was no doubt, are you taking the penalty either?
No, not at all. Obviously, I think the last penalty I hit was maybe Bruges.
Aye, that's what I think.
And my brain kindly reminded me of that when I put the board in, so I was probably concentrating on keeping the board in so much with the first one. I didn't quite catch it right, but it was right in the corner, so as I said, when they hit the net you're always happy.
We'll speak to Claudio well, and he impressed. What have you thought of him since he's come to the club, and his ability?
No, he's been good. Looked sharp in training and stuff, and obviously you need to give these boys times as well. They're getting used to playing in this environment, this football as well. New stadium, everything's new to them, so we'll give them time to settle in. But it's been a bright start for them, and hopefully just keep getting stronger.
Are you surprised? Not maybe surprised, but was always the plan to play 90 minutes just because you've had a shortened pre-season?
You need to ask the manager that, but it was just obviously he kind of asked me how I was throughout the half, and I feel strong. I've got a general fitness there that I'm happy with, and I believed I could play on, so I felt fine, and I'm happy with how the game went fitness wise.
Quite a few new boys, and obviously more personality or nationality, should I say, and I think there's a couple more coming in. As captain, do you enjoy that kind of responsibility of doing your bit to help them feel at ease here and ultimately obviously produce their best performances?
It's obviously up to me, but it's up to all the boys really to make these boys feel welcome. I've been there myself, and I've walked into a foreign changing room, and it can be daunting at times initially when you first go in, but we've got a really good group here, a really welcoming group, and that's been the case for everybody that's keeping the club for the time I've been here, so I'm sure the boys will settle in, no bother. Even the boys that have just come in now, they feel a part of it already, so it's good. It's a good change room to come into, so I'm sure they're looking forward to it.
The song was really booming around the stands after your goals there, louder than I've heard it for a while. I mean, it must help you be confident you made the right decision here.
No, definitely. I made my decision a couple of weeks ago now, and I said at the time I stand by it. It's the right thing to do, so as long as I know that in my brain, that's the main thing.
Do you feel there's a positive positive feeling in the changing room now, just after last season? Everyone's ready for the fresh start this time round?
I do. Obviously there's been a lot of change for the end of the season last year. Nobody's denying it was disappointing, it didn't go how we wanted it to go, but it's important you draw a line under that and you move on. And I feel we've done that. We're in a good place with a good pre-season behind us, and hopefully we can go and finish this group stage strong, and then we'll get into the league in a good place.
Going back to thinking of bad memories, but Bruges, just when you mentioned it, were you more keen to get another penalty after that? It's obviously been a big wait for that, just because they kind of almost vanish it to an extent.
It's never been something I would say not to hit a penalty. Do you know what I mean? It's obviously disappointing when you miss them, but it's not the first one I've missed. Just the whole thing around the night and the season, how it was going at that time, blew it kind of out of proportion. But listen, I've no doubts my record overall is a good record for the penalty spot, and I'm always confident to step up. So.